Hey everyone, Zephyr here with another Steam or Vapor game, Hammerwatch from Greenlight. And this is actually the second time I'm running through this because the game crashed out on me and PlayClaw did not appreciate it. So I'm going to show you this one. It's a fun, very fun little 2D dungeon crawler. Kind of pixel art, but not too bad. It's pretty well made. I started with the Paladin last time, but you're going to have to do with me starting with the Wizard this time. I have not played him as much, and he's pretty fun. He throws the fireballs out, and they explode and just kill everything, and I love it. All three of the characters have a basic attack and a special attack. His special attack is a fire burn for as long as he can hold it down. His magic regenerates faster than the other characters. I didn't realize that. Makes sense, of course, but just kind of a side thing. Fireballs don't have great range, though. If you didn't guess, all the stuff on the ground is money. I have not gotten to a point that it's actually useful, nor is there saving in this one yet, I don't think. This is still very much a beta. It is not released, not fully developed game. Which is also why it crashed out on me when I was trying to do multiplayer. There is multiplayer, it's not just a single player game. You can do local or over the internet. Not at the moment though. I tried to join an internet game, see if there was one. It didn't work out so well. It didn't appreciate it. But that's alright. It happens. The enemies to start with are very simple. They're not challenging, not smart, not complicated. In fact, they have to actually stand against you for a minute to hurt you. They have to stand there and bite you. Otherwise, they don't hurt you at all. Even though I can slaughter them. The bats especially are not a challenge. You can throw them pretty fast. Not as fast as the Paladin, who I'll show you here soon. Alright, gotta get a key and get through the door. I want to show you the next set of enemies. After the bats and these beetles, they introduced ranged enemies, which adds an entirely different mechanic to the game. Ooh, oh wow. He's got no defense for anything. I've never actually been hit on this guy or the ranger before, only the Paladin. And I was not expecting to almost die from one shot. Good to know, though, that I'm not, you know, some all-powerful fireball mage. I got a thing for fireballs, though. Ever since an old anime I used to love called Slayers, and just the girl Lena Inverse, if you've seen it, you'll know the name. Just throws fireballs like crazy. Favorite spell, and I love it. It's a classic, and you just can't get over it. And die. I love regenerating mana. Alright. Get some coming after me. Of course, if they hit me, I'm dead. Which means they just can't hit me. Not a problem at all. I can deal with that restriction. Alright. Obviously the blue spears, or blue diamonds, are mana. The red apples there are health. And again, everything else is money. You can only shoot straight and diagonal. So you gotta move around a lot. But that's fine. You know, gotta have some challenge in here, right? Whoa! Fry all the beetles. Of course, you can also shoot the wall and they die in the explosion. Kind of handy. And then these guys. The ranged slugs. Not nearly as much of a problem. In fact, I probably should have continued to use the Paladin just because of that simple fact. But obviously you cannot just stand there in their face and shoot at them, or they will hit you and you will die. Especially with this guy. In fact, I'm curious. Not nearly as bad as the beetles, okay. So they don't hit really hard. But if they pin you down, bad things can happen. The bats of course don't hit very hard. If they did, I'd be really surprised. So So this guy deals with the spitters very well. They make melee a challenge. Oop, not resume, quit. Paladin. He's a very interesting character. He's got his sword swing, which swings as pretty much as fast as you can hit it. And hits multiple enemies in a cone, though obviously not off to the side. It does have some limits, which is good because it doesn't have many. As you can tell, I just slice and dice everything. It's not a problem in the slightest. You can't move and swing at the same time, though. Although you can see I'm kind of stagger stepping. However, even that is enough sometimes to keep out of their jaws. And if that's all you need, then you know what? Good, it works. And then he's got his special attack, which is pretty fun. He's got a charge dash that'll go through anything that it kills. His magic does not regenerate very quickly, though. So what can you do? Oop. Nor does he take as much damage. Though he still takes some. And there went my music. That's been happening, and I don't know why. At first, I thought it was like a shortcut key that I hit to turn the music off. But no, it's just a beta thing. So you just kind of have to deal with it for now. Still, this could be a very, very fun little co-op game. I love that dash. Gets me out of so many problems, and it's just fun to use. Run through and drag them, and then they die. Alright, gotta get the music back going. And there's one more character to show you. The Ranger. He's a slower alternative to the mage, not quite as powerful. His main attack at least. But the arrows go through enemies, go through one enemy and hit the next. It does not just keep going, you know, perpetually, but it's certainly better than nothing. And they're strong little things, which is good because they don't have any sort of AoE. This, however, does. He drops bombs. And everything dies. It's nice. He's got a little more health than the mage. How squishy is he? Not all that squishy. The bomb uses up a ton of magic, though. Just a crap ton. So you can't drop very many of them. And he doesn't fire really fast. But since it goes through stuff, you don't have to fire as quick. Works out pretty well. If you notice, there's a 4th class showing up, the Warlock. But you can't actually play as him yet. I'm guessing he's not fully implemented, not fully developed. Gotta love it. And again, you can play multiplayer, but it doesn't work at the moment. I will probably come back to this game when it does. If I can get some friends to run into this, we will definitely knock it out, and that could be a blast. Especially if they get a level editor going. That would be fun. Or maybe not, just, I don't know. I don't know if a level editor, it would really have to be community based, and it really all depends on if people play it and like it enough to make use of it. If they all created their own games, or hey, a random dungeon generator. That get kind of old though, I think. I don't know, I've been looking for a game that I can play over and over again, you know, continuously without, well, without it getting boring and with people actually wanting to watch it. I know a couple of guys that run Trials Evolutions, but I'm definitely not going to copy that, and I don't have it for I don't have the Xbox recording capabilities anyway, even though that game's coming to PC soon. But again, not going to copy that. I'll find my own stuff to play around with. However, that is Hammerwatch, and you can't save it or anything yet, unfortunately, as far as I'm aware. And I don't really know what I'm in here for, so not much else to show you. You've seen as far as I've gotten. The ranged enemies were a challenge. Got through them for a while, but with the Paladin, they're rough. Try it out. Have to try it out for yourself. Oop, there goes the music again. Damn it. I hate games with no music. They drive me nuts. I've actually got another one sitting on demo waiting for me, but there's no music, so I don't know if I'm going to do it or wait till they get a little further in development. We'll have to see. Anyway, that's it for Steam or Vapor today. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you all next time. See you later.